And cutting. And making Windows noises. Sorry about that. Well, hopefully we've posted everywhere that needs it. And my CPU is generating some heat right now. Seems to be holding steady, but a little surprising. Alright, so last time we rolled up a very fiery boy named Heats Flamesman and began a first-time adventure in Cud. If you don't know, I have been playing Caves of Cud for the last month or so I know a decent amount about the early game, but you know, I'm not exactly an expert on anything in particular. So this run is being played classic mode, has plenty of danger attached to it, but it's not my first rodeo, as I'm sure that you can see by some of my other stuff. Don't quite remember which of the starting quests we've done, but it's definitely some of the earlier stuff. There we go. CPU finally calmed down. Temperature came down quite a bit. No idea what that was about. But let's jump in on Heats Flamesman and catch ourselves back up. Alright, we're not currently lost. I'm guessing we are doing the Copper Conduit now. Yes, when you start in the initial village, you basically get, I guess, like, a few bonus quests with the Tinker. Like, the way that it usually works is two random people, when you start at random villages, is that two random people will give you random quests, one of which has a random reward, and the other of which has what we're gonna get for doing this quest here, this Copper Wire quest. But in the Joppa thing, they added a few extra steps. Mostly like finding knickknacks, so finding artifacts for Argive. And now this 200 feet of copper wire quest, which is kind of the real starter quest here. And I'm pretty sure we're on our way towards that right now. Heading to the Rust Wells. We're in a desert canyon right now. Ah, okay, so we actually went north of the Rust Well, which does imply we're over here. Ah, yeah, we found the Lava Weep, the Honey Weep, and Mapper over here. I wonder if we were kind of just wandering around. It's been 2 weeks, of course, so I don't quite remember everything that we have done. Yeah, there we go. That's gonna be the quest I have to go a place, which I've never been on this side of the map. I don't think I've ever been further east than like here when playing the game so far. Okay, well, we should definitely do the Rustwell quest as we go. And kind of go on from there. We've also got a quest to go up to here, the 6-day stilt. And we'll definitely do that at some point, probably today if I had to guess, and check that out as well. I think for now we are going to make our way down to those rust wells. Let's see, we are kind of encumbered, so maybe we do go back, sell some of our shit here, because we definitely got a decent amount of things on us. Oh yeah, I've got a billion weapons. The Heat's Flamesman over here, got some axes, got a glow sphere, that's really good. And got Ghostly Flames. Woo. We've also got Flaming Ray, Photosynthetic Skin, Burgeoning, which is the Get Myself Killed skill, and a Carapace, which we got as like a random mutation. Yeah, let's head back to Joppa and sell some shit. Especially heavy stuff like furs. Ah, yes, we found a carbide longsword last time. Fancy. We're not even a longsword user right now, but maybe we should be.
No, we have an axe, right?
Yes, we are an axe user. I'll potentially hold on to that longsword. Ah, yes, now a two-handed steel battle axe. We got these injectors from completing the Joppa quest. It's got a box of crayons and a bronze ingot, as you can see, quite expensive. I think
A bringet.
a bringet. Yeah, these are really good. They're worth 100 grams of water, and they only weigh 5, so like they're pretty economical in terms of space. I believe they can rust though, so I think I'm gonna not want to take them with me to the rust well, because as the name implies, it's pretty easy. Ah, right, we found a ton of honey too. Let's offload that, because that's really fucking heavy. Dear lord. Yeah, wow, transferring it for its like equivalent weight in water is brings us down by about 15. Got a ton of witchwood bark, which is good. That will help us not die in bad circumstances, but I think that this should work. Alright, so if you don't want to bring stuff with you, you kind of got to find a chest that you can use. And I think we said, yeah, we said like 2 weeks ago, because we are Argive's apprentice now, that we are allowed to use his chests, which is really useful because we are gonna have a way to get back to Joppa very easily. So I can kind of throw stuff that I want to keep my hands on, but don't really have want to be carrying around with me all the time. To him. Yeah, so they usually warn you if it's a chest that like isn't yours, like, hey, that's not yours. Are you sure you want to do this? anyone sees you, it could be bad.
We're trying being a turtle.
Turtle man.
Plant man.
Yeah. Been pretty good so far. Yeah, we've got a steel battle axe right now. I'm like having to remember everything because I've played like 3 or 4 characters at this point since we last streamed. And we don't have much in the way of ego. Our flaming ray's doing good. Yeah, flaming ray is gonna keep going up as we level up because we got the like excited state thing that gives it bonus points. Alright, well, I think we should head over into those rust wells now and collect that copper wire. A hole. This place is basically chock full of these kudzu plants on the walls. They're not really that dangerous, but if you do walk into them, they will attack you. And in the tighter spaces of caves, they can be quite annoying. And the other thing about them is that they can rust your equipment, so... Yep, the steel battle axe that I had got rusted. Luckily, I have another one.
We do have some grenades.
Yes, we have a few of them on us. They're generally quite nice for really deadly situations. Or for creating a deadly situation of your own.
Just like whip out a grenade and
You
kill
never
yourself.
know.
I like how it's Mark 1, so I assume there are bigger, deadlier grenades.
Presumably. It seems like a reasonable thing to assume.
What are we up to now?
So, we are currently doing this weird wire conduit. We need to
Yeah.
find 200 feet of copper wire here at these rust wells.
That's a decent amount of copper wire.
It's quite a lot of copper wire, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So a big thing about this place is that your shit will get rusted so aggressively here. I think it's like the kudzus that do it. And so this place kind of sucks for that. Especially because once we get into here, the corridors get a lot tighter. Alright, there's more snapjaws down here. They are now trivial to us, now that we're a mean green level 7 machine. I also realized I'm a bit hungry, so I should cook a meal. Yeah, right, we know how to do, like, meal stuff. Caves is cutting.
Coves or Kates? I don't know.
There's a guy there. He is friend.
Friend? Hey, friend.
Ah, he is
Oh,
currently
oh, no.
fighting with that plant.
He's fighting the wall.
But there we go. Alright, so these guys sometimes have some stuff, but it's usually not very much. They are scrap-clad hermits. He's got an entire vine wafer on him. Wow. It's also worth noting these kudzus, they can be worth a little bit of money because they drop kudzu stems, which sell for a surprising amount for how much you can get for them, but otherwise there is really not much reason to fuck with them. I cannot remember if this thing here, the Jilted Lover, is worth a bit more to us. Let's find out. 12 EXP. No, not really. Probably even less than the kudzu. Because again, at least these guys give, occasionally give roots.
So you've been playing with other characters, right?
Yes, I've been rolling my own characters. and exploring around. I have not really made it further than I mentioned last time. It's kind of a bit of a stopping area, basically. For newer players, but I definitely have kind of gotten a better idea of the kinds of things that are available in the game. See, the big thing about these particular caves, the Rust Wells, is that they're kind of defined by the giant holes in the middle of them. Ow. I stepped on a young ivory and took 9 damage. Those things are very annoying. Okay, fine. Catch fire, idiot. I'm gonna take a moment to heal up. Oh, more Snapjaws. Hello. Beaded bracelets, perfectly good. Those are worth some money.
Oh, a craggy ledge.
There's gonna be a lot of craggy ledges up in here, yeah.
You passed by a craggy ledge.
Yo, you see that craggy ledge?
Turn start, you passed by. Waves blocked by some shale. You passed a craggy ledge.
Ooh, a salve injector.
Ooh. Can you like jump off the craggy ledges? Is that what
you can? It would go quite badly for you if you did, but you can.
Okay.
I mean, I guess from this height it might not be as bad. Like you can fall into holes and it won't be too bad, as long as you're only falling one level.
Ah, okay.
If you fall more than that, things can get a little
gravity
iffy.
gets your ass.
All right, well, we finally found some copper wire.
Yay.
50 feet, which isn't too bad. That's a quarter of all the wire we need. We now have 50 feet.
50 feet. Feeling that copper wire. I don't think we did the water ritual thing. No.
Not in this game, or in this, as, not Heat's Flamesman, no.
Heat's Flamesman doesn't do water rituals.
Gross.
Heat's
Icky.
Flamesman's all about the fire, actually.
Yeah, I'm more of a fire ritual kind of guy. Hello, Snapjaw Warrior. Do you have anything useful? And an Opal Palm Steel Battle Axe. Ooh. +1 to hit. Fancy. I will probably equip that. You have in here just a steel dagger, that's fine. An axe with a 2-hit bonus is probably pretty good, I think, because, you know, axes aren't always the most accurate of things. Oh no, my acid grenade MK1 was rusted. Yeah, like coming in here, your shit rusts so aggressively. And if something is rusted, it can actually basically turn to dust and you'll lose the item entirely if it gets like another rust thing happening to it. So generally speaking, you kind of want to be like careful about that.
Careful with your rusty gear.
Yes, and it also, you can't like use it, you can't really equip it, it loses like all of its value for that. You can get it repaired though, unrusted.
Alright.
If you have the tinkering skill, you can do it for materials. If you don't, you can do it, or you can get a one of the tinkerers in town to do it for you. So like Argive can repair things for us because he's got the tinkerer skill. I think that'll be most things. I'll be honest, it mostly doesn't seem to happen except in this dungeon. At least what I've been playing. You know, occasionally things will rust, but in this place they rust like ridiculously hard. I think it's because all of the plants and stuff, like, get sap everywhere when you're killing them. And that causes things to rust, but I don't 100% know how rust works in this game. Of course, if I just set fire to everything, we'll be fine. So generally speaking, this game will have like a few scraps of things. Ah, hello, pup. You fighting that guy? Or you just kind of hold him off? Looks like you're just holding him off. Well, thanks for the help, pup. It's definitely fun to just basically set fire to all of these snapjaws, poor guys, in the area. There's also a giant centipede coming for me. Giant centipedes are kind of weird because they're not like super powerful, but they do tend to give decent experience for much longer than like snapjaws and stuff do. Yeah. Gee, I definitely have to just make sure that I am Flaming Ray on cooldown at like all times if I want to fight things. Hi there. You don't seem to be hitting me.
Hey, little guy.
Bye. Hey, we're level 8 now. Got 3 hit points.
Yay.
Did get a mutation point. It also pushed our Flaming Ray up, so it's up to 5d4 plus 1. So, oh my god, that is ridiculous damage.
Yeah.
That's nice. We can level up one of these things. A point in armor would give us more armor value, which is
Yeah,
good.
that should. Yep.
I'll potentially do that. We can also do burgeoning, which basically just gives us 10 fewer rounds before we can go throw it out again.
Throw plants down to murder ourselves.
It hasn't happened yet, but it probably will.
Not yet.
I think you can throw anything at enemies. I don't know if it does anything when it's not like a grenade. You can equip most things into the thrown weapon slot, and I think that if you try to throw that, it does it. Yeah, I'm good with getting more armor. I mean, honestly, our armor is actually kind of ridiculous for this point in the game. Armor value of 8. It's kind of like, generally when playing, you want to get your armor up to 6. As soon as you can.
Oh no, we leak.
I keep bleeding. I need that to stop.
No.
Thank you. I would strongly prefer not to be bleeding.
Sapping?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Seeping.
Seeping's good.
Yeah, seeping.
Ah, here's a little fucker. Seed
Because
spitting
our
vine.
blood is sap, and
Yes.
we say bleeding instead of for blood. So I feel like seeping for sap is appropriate. I like it.
Very important that we get this kind of thing right.
Your terminology is always important.
That's true. Ah, there's the stairs. And there's some more copper wire. That's gonna be like 3 feet. 10 feet. That's honestly better than we tend to get. You will legitimately be like, ooh, copper wire, and it's like, oh, 4 feet.
1 foot of
Yeah,
copper
it's like,
wire.
and it's just like, in the very bottom of the well here, like in the pool itself, there are a bunch of copper wire, and that's kind of where you can pretty much always finish it.
Yeah.
It's also got weight, so you won't automatically pick it up. So if you're doing the auto-exploring thing, which is what I'm doing right now, you do have
There's
to
some water.
actually pick it up yourself. Pardon me. Oh, that's another 50 feet. That's good. That's really good.
110. Very nice.
Yep.
Hey-oh, there's some more.
Bye.
And the lad has decided he's not that interested.
He's an archer, so they will tend to run away from you until they run out of ammo. And then it goes badly for them.
And then they splat.
Currently at 165 out of 285, so I can take shit just fine. By the way, bats can fly, which can be rather annoying, but you can't fly in caves. Oh, gracious. Don't like that one bit. Glad that none of these guys move. 10 more feet of copper wire. 10 more feet of copper wire. We have 140 feet now. We're getting there. As you wander around, it can rust, which is quite annoying. Wow, there is nothing up here. That is tragic.
Harsh.
I mean, granted, this floor's actually been quite good to me.
I mean, 110 is like more
Oh,
than half of-
jeez.
Oop.
The centipede, I think, stood on a thing of ivory and died instantly.
Oh, no, yeah. Young Ivory strikes to the northeast.
Yep. That's the stuff that if you step on it, it can do, like, stupid amounts of damage to you, and they aren't usually revealed on the map.
Ah, so you just occasionally slam into it and go, ow!
Take 10 damage, start bleeding for even more damage, and just cry a little bit.
Ouch! You got it. Well, it's time to go
Yeah,
down
it looks like
for-
we've seen all of it. It does, you can kind of see that we are just above the pool at this point. By the way, you do have to make sure that you're actually hitting them when you target.
Sometimes you miss, and it's like, oh.
But yeah, like with the armor that we have now, it's like nearly impossible for these plants to get to like damage us. Not completely, they will get hits in, but like we can kind of stand there and have them wail on us for quite a while before it's actually a problem. That was the upstair, not the downstair. I really like that you can just press plus to go to like the nearest stairway in an area. Hello, Mr. Spider. Die. Bent metal sheet, dagger. Ooh, that bat just killed the thing for me. Oh no, a bat just stood on an ivory. Ah, there we go. That's a 1 foot ream of
Yeah,
wire.
1
of
foot,
copper wire.
1 foot. Woo, 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 woo. 111 feet. Sorry, 141 feet because you got another 30 feet at some point, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, we found a bunch of ones. Something down there's on fire. Ah, hello.
Oh, hi.
This is a glow moth. They have mental attacks, basically.
Oh, it's pretty.
They're also quite dangerous.
Fucker. Yeah.
Yes, so big thing about men, although I think they actually have light-based attacks, which might be armor. I don't know 100% how everything works, but like when you get attacked by mental attacks, it actually doesn't go through your armor value. It goes for your I believe it's magic avoided or magic armor. And like as we are right now, we can only up that by upping our willpower. Anyway, goodbye, flaming glow moth. Everything's on fire over there, but that's probably fine. Oh boy, the bugs are getting mean. That's an electrofuge. They have electric attacks, which aren't fun to deal with. There's the tick. Ow. Ooh, and he took a shot from the flaming fists without dying horribly. Well, I took a bunch of damage, but I gained 125 XP, so I believe it has
mental armor.
Mental
makes sense.
armor.
Yeah,
yes.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's quite difficult to increase. But yes, I gained 125 experience there, so I think the tick died. So let's just heal back up to full.
Hi.
Ow. So electrical. So this guy here, this electrofuge.
Well, full of fucker.
He's a little fucker. Electric attacks can arc across like things. So we saw a huge range of damage there. That was like all these different things taking damage from the thing. Unfortunately, that included us. We took 11 damage from that shot. Electricity is dangerous as hell. So I'm gonna burn him with fire.
He made a little noise.
Luckily, that dragonfly is a friend. Yeah, sure. Ah, that's probably what started the fire. There was a campfire over there. And it burned the chest down, so I guess I'm glad I grabbed it. Ah, hello.
Hi.
That's a cannibal.
Cannibal? Oh my. I mean, if it is, it's not really cannibalism because we're a plant person.
But we are still a person. We're all still people, just very mutated.
Okay, fair.
You generally won't eat people stuff unless you're, like, famished as a character. Most cannibals will only have clubs, and clubs don't sell for much for how much they weigh, so there's not much point. Oh, hello. There's a scrap shoveler here who is docile to us. Their hull is time-decked and vertigrous. Rotator arm lengths driven by gears or encapped instead of hands by a shovel and a hacksaw. Well, I'm glad he doesn't want to fight us. He'd probably be kind of scary. Gotta say, this 10 cooldown Flaming Ray is kind of wild. I love it. I can just set things on fire for 1 billion damage at all times, and that rocks. Oh, no reason to go over there. It looked like there was a room over there. I was kind of hoping I could get to it from elsewhere, but honestly, it probably isn't worth that much to me. 3, 2, 1, 0. Boop! Oh, this is gross. Oh, hello. That's a salt hopper. These guys can be little fuckers.
Hi. Oh, what are they? I'll have a look at them.
Salt hopper.
Oh, look at them.
They're kind of
Whoa.
insect bugs.
Rending mandibles.
They sure do have rending mandibles.
I love them.
And jumping legs. Die. They're also kind of chunky.
Quite chunky. But on fire.
No, he's dead now.
He's dead. oh, cannibal.
Yeah, luckily they're not very scary to me at this moment anymore. They're kind of a low-level enemy.
It's funny that the centipedes are not friends, but the dragonflies are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your, like, base relationships with every faction or something you sort of just internalize. So, like, whenever I see... Rude!
Now there was a blood stain there, so from the Snapjaw quarters.
Yes. I should have known that it was a young
we get
ivory that
another
did him in.
one
We did get another
Ah,
1 foot of wire.
1 foot, 1 foot, 1 foot.
Very useful.
This second floor has not been as good to you.
No, I believe we're actually on the third floor
third
here,
floor?
yes. But yeah, it's been kind of crap. Yeah, it's honestly really weird to have a cooldown ability that's this available. Like, I'm not used to playing like this. It kind of rules. I like it. Oh.
Bear! Bear. Oh no, he's devoured the infant child. The infant child is unaware he's been eaten by the bear.
These things will happen.
It's true. Hello,
Bears
bear.
can be pretty scary.
Yeah, he does seem pretty scary.
He is luckily rated average to me, so hopefully my flaming fists will be enough to get me through this.
And we did roll on the ground.
Alright, well we now have 13 AV, so good fucking luck. I'm gonna sit here. This thing, okay, something funny just happened there. This guy is trying to shoot at either me or the bear. His shot went a little wild, hit the kudzu over here,
Nice.
and killed him.
Nice, good going.
So, I have basically decided I'm gonna tighten my carapace to get a ridiculous amount of armor, while I let the Flaming Ray come back and hit the bear again with that. You can kind of see he is having some real ass trouble getting through my armor here. My carapace loosens, but that's just fine.
These guys, little shit though.
He is. Bullets will generally have pretty good piercing. So they, even if they don't do that much damage, they will hit you more often than like melee attacks will. if it hits you, because of course you do have to actually, you know, score the hit on them, and there's a whole ridiculous accuracy system. Anyway, this is the pool. Most of the copper wire in this should be large, so this should fill us the rest of the way. Oh, that's 192 feet of copper wire, and there we go. 200 feet of copper wire. Now we just have to fuck off. And I think I will. I don't know that there's anything else worth wondering about in the, or worth going to in this dungeon. Again, it's really, really nice to, it must be simulating something because it was like really slowing down our movement there. But yeah, it's really nice when you're like trying to just walk out of a dungeon to just have the minus button to go all the way back up. Alright, well, we managed not to get lost going back to Joppa. That's nice.
For once.
For once. I'll wait until morning. Tam has restocked his shit. Alright, well, let's go over to Argive and say, yo, I got this wire on me. Beautiful wire. Before I forget or cease to care, I repaired an old recoiler for you. Use it whenever you wish to return to Joppa quickly. Now give me a few minutes alone to attach the wire. Alright, so we did get a recoiler there, which basically allows you to warp back to Joppa at any time from anywhere, as long as you A, have a cell to power it with, and B, aren't in combat. So that can be really, really useful. And also means that having that chest is really nice. That's always good. We can talk to him again to get the actual, as far as I know, main story quest from here. It's kind of funny that Argive's the one who gives it to you rather than the mayor. Alright, it's working. Genius. They said it couldn't be done. They said I was mad. They were all... What's this? What is that? Wait. It's repeating itself. Apprentice, come here. Something very strange has happened. The conduit is picking up a signal. Some sort of repeating transmission. I cannot decipher it, however. I lack crypto gull eggs and, well, never mind you. I have a great task for you, my apprentice. You accept it?
Can I know what it is?
Very well. You must seek out Barathrum the Old. He is the eldest and wisest tinker alive. He lives with his followers, the Barathrumites, in a cavern called Grit Gate to the northeast. The Barathrumites. Amongst the ruins of Cud, he will know what to make of the signal.
Sure.
Who are these guys? They are the disciples of Barathrum. Duh!
Mutant cave bears, no thanks. I want to see some mutant cave bears though, so I'll accept that task.
They're pretty great, yeah. Most are Arshib, like their mentor, mutant albino cave bears, with quills to boot.
Hell yeah.
1,000 years ago, Barathrum and his kin crossed the Homs Delta into the Heart of Cud. He has spent centuries fiddling with tokens of antiquity in his underground workshops. If he cannot decipher the signal, no one can. Sure thing, buddy. Splendid, apprentice. Splendid. I've recorded the signal onto this disc. You'll need to guard it with your life, I'm afraid. Also, I'll need to rig up a droid scrambler for you. The Barathrumites have programmed several way droids to guard the approach to Grit Gate. With the scrambler, you'll have no need to worry about them. Wait there. There you go. Now off with you. May you live long enough to do my bidding. Away! Away! So, yes, he gives you a stamped data disk, which is the quest item, and much more importantly, a droid scrambler. So we could have gone to Grit Gate now already. It would have been fine. We wouldn't be able to really do much there, but it is a dungeon in its own right, and it's filled with these droids. These droids, they're not super, super powerful, but there are a lot of them. And there's also a bunch of other enemies, so it's incredibly easy to get swarmed if you don't have a droid scrambler in that dungeon. So good to get that. We will also head over to the merchant, throw off the rest of this copper wire and any other stuff we've grabbed here. It did mention that he's restocked his wares, so we will also just take a look. And yes, they will help fight other enemies. They'll still kill all the other stuff around too, so it just makes the whole area so much easier to deal with. Like, outrageously so. Alright. So let's see, it does look like his stuff has gotten a bit better. He's got some steel gauntlets on him that I may consider. Just make myself completely unhurtable. I think he did have most of this stuff already. Let's throw some of our own heavier stuff around with him. That's a surprising number of tubers.
Buy tubers.
So yeah, you can see these kudzu stems are worth $3.50.
Pretty good.
So they're quite light, so they're quite good for just grabbing some extra money. Ah, yes, we can show this rusted acid grenade to our guy for him to fix that.
seven.
Yeah, you can
cents,
see that
yeah,
0.07 of a dram. You can kind of think of it as cents.
compared to $7.
Yep.
That's a dollar sign. It's the same thing, right?
Exactly. I mean, you know, it is a
Buck.
centi drams basically, so cents makes sense as a name for it. This 42 feet of copper wire is useless to him, but I don't want to carry it around anymore. Doesn't weigh anything, but you know. Otherwise, I think we're looking good. Alrighty, so yes, do we have any gloves on right now? We've got steel boots, but I don't believe... we have glove, yeah, worn on hands, just ghostly flames. So I could pick up those steel gloves. It would mean we're not dodging anything, but with 10 armor, that's probably fine. $57 grams, but we're doing pretty okay on that. Alrighty. Me remembering the order of my inventory, I'm very good at it. Alright, so we've got 10 armor and 1 dodge right now. So we're not gonna ever dodge anything, but, you know, with 10 armor, that's probably fine. I think it'll make us a little worse against guns, but, you know.
Sure. That
all we gotta do is get the drop on them and set them on fire. So what could possibly go wrong?
Never get shot. Just don't get hit, idiot.
That's the smart thing. A bullet can't hurt you if it never hits you.
It's true.
Alright, so if I hit R here, yep, he will...
It's that...
I'll pay 5 drams,
It's that video of knife versus gun.
Yes.
The knife wins, because you stab him.
That's true. He's also potentially got some fun stuff. He's got a weird artifact for $385. That's kind of wild. He can identify it for you. Like, another thing that he can do is identify stuff. It will cost money to do so. In that case, it's 20 drams, so I don't think I need to know it that much. Kind of funny, as you play more, you start to figure out, like, the costs of various, like, weird artifacts. Or, like, what they are based on the tier of cost that they're in. I don't yet. I don't know what that is, but, you know, it is kind of... There's a lot of skills that you pick up as you just play this game more and more. Alright, so... we've basically got 2 quests on us now. One of them is kind of the main quest, and it might be a little bit scary, but we could do it. The other is going to the 6-day stilt up in the desert.
Well, I like a 6-day stilt.
Who doesn't love a 6-day stilt?
The next person.
A zealot told us to go there.
I mean, why not?
So yes, you can kind of see we're on the bottom of the map here, and the 6-day stilt is all the way up here. This is the desert. If we look over here, salt dunes. You use water a lot more quickly in the desert. And there are some much scarier enemies in the desert.
Okay.
The Snapjaw equivalent are Isakari Raiders, who are not too bad to deal with, but, you know, it can be very hard to fight them one-on-one in a wide thing, and there are ones with rifles, and they are quite scary to fight.
Especially for you right now.
But the ones we really don't want to see are... I don't remember their names, but they're basically flying dragons, and they're fuckers. So, what I will probably do is kind of skirt around the desert for now, and stick with the desert canyons. We're probably going to get a bit lost on the way over here, but that's fine. We're lost. It begins. Hello, Mr. Snapjaw. Goodbye, Mr. Snapjaw. Can't cook with hostiles nearby.
Oh no.
It's never stopped me before. Yeah, at this point, I am just fucking blasting. Generally speaking, like, fire that turns enemies into ashes will not burn their equipment, so you don't really have to worry about that.
Oh, okay.
Not really worth it. I'll grab that gentling cone. It's pretty light.
Big pool of blood you made.
Yeah, you know, tracked it everywhere. But yeah, you can see. I mean, I set the trash on flyer. It will go, but I have nothing for these recipes I've learned. How sad, but I can just, you know, throw some shit up. Make some star apple jam and vine wafer sheaf. Why not? Plus 11 to save versus bleeding and thirst at half the rate. Okay, so vine wafer sheafs give me half thirst, which is actually quite good. I should definitely be cooking with those. Oh, regained my bearings. Lovely. You kind of always, when you're making these big trips, you basically always want to be going on the world map. So yeah, when you fight a lot of Snapjaws, a lot of times what'll happen is that someone will shoot one of his buddies. Should I burgeon this group of Snapjaws over here? Should we go full chaos mode?
Yeah, do it. Fuck them up.
Burr, 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 burr. Well, a lot definitely happened there.
You made some electrical arcs. You made an Aloe Volta, I think.
Adorable. Well, a lot of things exploded there, for sure. Yep, there it is. I'm glad you're a friend. 3, 2, 1. This brute's now on fire. Ooh, a pair of boarskin gloves. Fancy. By the way, every time you pick up an item, that does cost a turn. So you do need to, like, kind of keep that in mind if you're trying to action loot. A lot of boarskin gloves around here. Might as well pick this stuff up. The 6-day stilt is a pretty good place to buy and sell some things. Have myself another meal, continue to move north. Directions, I believe, always stay like north, south, east, west when you're moving around, so you don't really have to worry about that being a problem. So like, while you're lost, if you know you want to go north, you can kind of continue moving north.
Boar skin it's probably fine. It's probably fluffy, you know?
It's also like sometimes Snapjaws will have some real nice stuff on them, like just really
they like
better
to
gear than you'd expect.
Things. They're magpies. They like to collect shit. Oh, hi, bears.
A bear.
We are no longer lost. Good for us.
Indeed. Now he's a flaming bear.
Yes, you did set him on fire.
We also, you'll notice, have ended up in a slightly different looking area.
Yeah,
we are in a
sure
flower
have.
field instead of a desert canyon. Uh-oh, that bat's fighting that bear.
Oh. Thinks it's got him. Those slimes are back. And
Yes,
little,
these giant amoebas are
they're
fairly
easy
annoying,
now.
but they are easy. They have a lot of health, but like, they don't have all that much defense, especially if you've got decent pierce. You can do a lot to them really aggressively. But it can definitely take a while to beat them, and then they leave giant puddles of slime everywhere. Yum. Ooh. A two-headed boar. Look out.
Got two heads. I'll help him. Two heads are better than one.
It's true. I set that tree on fire, but I set him on fire, and I think that's important to mention. Well, he is not putting that out.
Oh, there he goes.
I may be starting a forest fire.
That happens.
Hey, I got a level from that. Alright, 1 attribute point, 1 mutation point, some more health. All good things. Yeah, I have no idea if I want to grab another mutation point or not. Or like grab another random mutation, or kind of sit on the ones I have right now. So yes, this current level of Carapace does not give or only gives us more heat and cold resistance, which is not a bad thing to have. We will need those eventually, but it won't get more armor until at least the next one, and possibly further. I don't actually know what most of those do. I can potentially hold on to those for now. We will want to spend our attribute point. I'm not totally sure what we'll want to put it in. Willpower's definitely a good one, because that will lower the cooldown of Flaming Ray, which is kind of all like the biggest thing. As long as we can fire Flaming Ray, we're set. So I may just throw into that. We are pretty tough as well. Yeah, so now at 2 bonus. Don't know if there's a place you can see what the cooldown is on something. The cooldown says 10 rounds there, but I think it's been put down currently. Now, next time I see something that actually wants to kill me, I will give it a look-see. Whole bunch of things that want to murder me. Salamander and boar are fighting each other. 8. Okay, yeah, so now I have 8 turns of cooldown for the Flaming Ray. So that's pretty good. I'm lost again, because I'm very good at this.
I think you just get lost in this game very much.
You definitely do
We
get
even
lost a
have
whole lot.
like a 10% reduction in that.
Yes. I think it's like traveling at night gives you a lot bigger chance to get lost.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Hey! But like you'll see like kind of, you look at the day indicator up on the top right, that like when you travel a whole thing.
Oh no!
Well, you would have seen, but that it moves quite a lot. Like it's even morning, so I didn't get, that wasn't night related getting lost.
It was Heat's Flamesman
Has no fucking clue what he's doing.
No sense of direction. He just goes where the winds take him.
Yup. Hello, Mr. Salthopper. They're still worth quite a bit of experience to me, so they're good to kill when I get the chance. It is kind of funny. You really learn like what kind of things are easy to kill relative to the amount of experience they give you and what ones are like just basically useless to you. Ooh, an engraved iron mace. Definitely take that. Yeah, and that's actually got some lore on it. Nice. Gives us a new quest to go a place. I'm sure that I will have no reason to go to that place ever. And unlikely that I'll get the ability to. Is that it? Schumer, yep. So yeah, that's up in those mountains over there. I've never been around there either. All right, but we made it to the stilt, and that was worth 1,500 experience. That was
Nice.
pretty good to us. Sure. And I'm not even wearing that.
Okay. And enter name, name it based on quality. Choose a random name from your culture. Choose a random name from surprise
From an
disciple.
NPC who is nearby, basically.
Okay.
Random name from our culture.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, well, that's Ukas Iromushir. What color do you want it to be?
Gold.
Gold it is. All right, but this is the 6-day stilt.
Does renaming do anything?
I don't think so. I think it just marks it as important, but I'm not 100% sure.
Alright.
We are wearing. It is the thing we're wearing on our face. So there we go.
We renamed it, right? We were like, oh, that thing's cool, I'm gonna name it.
Basically, yeah, you'll do that for like anything you have equipped, I believe.
Nice.
Sometimes. All right,
we
so you
got
can see there's a ton of people around.
Randos, yeah. Some zealots, yeah. Well, Pango Pilgrim, very tough. Oh my.
Yeah, there's some scary folks around here. There's, yep, there we go. If you see an impossible, don't fuck with them.
Don't fuck with it. You can talk to them, but don't fuck with them.
Yes. Those are mostly just pilgrims
People
and zealots
talking.
yelling out.
They do be yelling.
Decarbonizer and mechanist convert. Beep beep boop. Praise our Argent Fathers, wisest of all beings. So they've converted this decarbonizer to their religion.
As you should, as you should.
Alright, if we pop over into here, we do get a shrine to Reshef, which we can look at. And see a significant event in the life of ancient Sultan Reshef. Now you'll notice, if you've been watching the statues, that whenever we look at them, we get like some history stuff that we like write down. I haven't really looked at our journal very much, but there are these Sultan histories of all these sultans here. I don't know all the things that you can do, but basically when you learn these secrets, there are people who will trade for the secrets. So this dude here, peace and health, brood with me on the life of Reshef, if you are willing. And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Why not?
We can basically sell him these secrets and gain experience for it.
Nice, nice.
And so that's like, you know, a useful thing with these secrets. I don't know too much else you can do with them. Hi there, Mechanist Coroller. With your slate frock and sandals.
He's got some sandals.
So, all 9 squares of this parsang are filled with merchants and stuff,
Alright,
and there's a temple in the center, so, like, there's a lot for us to do here. I'm also hungry, so I should make myself a meal. Yeah, there's a campfire to the northwest. Why not? It appears to be stood upon by a guy. Let's, there we go. I do happen to know that there's someone special in this first one right here. So this is Lulihart, Hindran Pariah. She's a centaur person. And
Cool.
always here. because this also gives you a non-randomly generated quest.
Alright, I'm looking for work.
Chewbarki, tell you what I know. My ancestral hometown, Bela, is in some kind of trouble. Opened their borders for the first time I know of and are seeking to hire Kendron. Their words for outsiders. Oh, what do you want to ask? Who are you? How do you know? Why do you care? Why don't you go there yourself? Or very well, I'll take it.
Who are you?
Who are you? Luliehard, blood of a Hindran runs through my veins, but 2 of my 3 parents were Kendrons. That blood is dilute salt brine from being born out here. Basically, they're very isolationist.
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
Hindran are their insiders, Kendron are outsiders like us.
Trouble?
Basically keeps an eye on it, makes sure that it's still going around. Alright, well,
sure,
we go to Bela.
Why not? I don't know when we'll get to Bela.
Ah, it's not too bad.
I didn't promise that we'd get there soon.
That's also fair, yes. But yes, that is a new quest for us to do, and did give us some Yonder Cane, which is worth quite a bit of money. You can cook it as well. I don't know what it does if you do that, but good to have.
Sure, sure.
So there are some merchants around, but we can go over to the temple first. Over here is another character who does change what they are, but is always Sheba Haggadayas, librarian of the Stilt. So, books are generally really useful stores of value. They give you, they're worth quite a bit of money for how much they weigh. But another thing you can do is donate them to the library at the Stilt here and gain experience based on what the book is. And like some books are generally rarer than others.
How cool ass your book is.
Basically, yes. I don't think we have any, we have no books to give currently, but if you do, that is something you can do with them to get more EXP.
We don't have any cool books to give them. Or even uncool books, bad books, terrible books.
You'd be kind of an ass to her, but we don't want to do that.
No.
Where is this library? In but the first phase of its foundation, Church has amassed a splendid collection of scripts through the years. Glorious Shekinah, praise be upon him, gifted us with several caches. The Aramites work day and night, reproducing them in the scriptorium. I have taken it upon myself to beseech travelers, for the rarest finds often come from the least likely places. Doesn't have too much else, but hey, if we do get books, we can always take a looks. This is the 6-day stilt. A large temple. Probably wait until day so that I can see a little bit further. Make it easier to auto-explore this place. It's faster to actually go down and back around.
Down and out and all around. Hi.
You can chat up the warden. With a lot of things we could say.
Oh my.
What do you think?
That's praise because the still is beautiful because like I want to be on this person's good side. I want to say this is cool.
Well, good news. They're not either of the faith either.
Okay, but they were like coolest shit building though.
It's pretty sweet, yeah.
Nice.
Light sculpture of a god.
So many folks.
Yes, there are quite a lot of people around here.
What's intense?
Beats the fuck out of me, but they will all have signs and such.
Nice.
Is it true that they say it's a petrified kraken? Maybe.
Alright, have a good day, Warden.
Priest of the High Stilt.
Ooh.
Neat. Got some bullets. And a weird artifact. I think $57 things are usually grenades.
Ah.
You never know. I think that's most of the people.
Hi.
I believe that's the, yeah, hologram
Oh.
of Shekinah. Bunch of other things around there too, but let's go check out the stalls. There might be some fun things out and about. Simples. That's the apothecary. Apothecary? Very good at that. Now, I could always use a bit more bewitchwood bark. I could get some humble pie for 71 drams of water. -1 ego permanently.
Oh. You get 4 of that.
Yeah.
For why would you ever eat that?
I have no idea.
I wonder if it does a thing.
Grab a bunch of this stuff that we picked up. These bows tend to be quite hefty. Sell off me scrap. That should be good. Refill some of our water as well. We used a decent amount of it just getting over here. Ah, schematics drifter.
Ooh.
So yeah, these guys are good if you do
Wow, that's a lot of money.
tinkering, but yeah, things can be quite expensive.
See, they were friendly snapjaws.
They do exist,
We
yeah.
could be friends with them.
We can also befriend the Icor merchant.
You want some bug blood?
We got some primordial soup, some wine, a lot of oil, some sap, ooh, gel. All sorts of things we could see.
Empty glass bottles.
Some files in case you need any of that.
I love vials.
Cybernetics. Well, we can't do much with these because we are not a Truekin, but hey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all cybernetics and they are worth a bit.
Wow, expensive.
Let's say, yeah.
Something got hit.
Oh, so these things will hurt you. They are thorns.
Oh. Seemed like we were on fire.
I think we're just standing on a torch. It's fine.
It's fine. We're not that on fire.
Get some congealed love.
Ew.
Love was extracted from its injector, thickened in the acrid air, and bottled for culinary use.
Ew. Gross. Hate it.
As you do.
Absolutely
Dawn
disgusting.
Glider, that's the name of the really mean dragon guys that are around. So yeah, there's tons and tons of ingredients here. I'll pick up some frog jerky, why not? That dude keeps walking across and placing down gun turrets. These guys can be really annoying when you find them in the wild. Rifle turret tinker, because they will just throw down rifle turrets that you can't walk through. I actually once got almost trapped because of that.
Oh dear.
Which was, you know, fun.
Yeah, funny. Fun. Good shit. Everyone loves that.
Ooh, I see a gun over there. Guns!
I like guns. You like guns?
No defense, like a good distant offense, yes. So we're finally getting to the point in the game where we can actually start to buy a reasonable number of bullets from things rather than the first town, which tends to just have like a small handful of them. I'm not 100% sure if I want to, like, get into rifling, but it can be useful. Guns are generally quite good.
Yeah, they do require ammo.
Yes, that is the big thing. Ammo will not be a problem if we make it to the next story place. So I may pull out an Issachar rifle because I believe these are quite good. Medium accuracy as opposed to the musket, which is low accuracy. I will need to sell some shit off to afford this without bankrupting myself. These beaded bracelets really coming through for me, though. I could sell off the Yonder Cane. That should be good, yeah. Alright, well, I should probably buy the rifle skill.
If you want to use guns.
You do that, and basically you get more accurate ones with your stuff once you do that for free, like once you spend the 100 points on this. You also get the skill to give it even more accuracy if you use a turn to basically aim at someone. So both good things. Bunch of other abilities, we'll see if we get those or not. May also buy charge eventually. Mostly because axes have skills that benefit from having charge.
Yeah.
Charging strike up here.
Always good fun.
Basically, when you do charges, you do even more damage to their armor. And so that can stack up really fast and help you get through someone who's stuck and very armor-filled. That was a good thing to get. That looks like spiced cider. Ooh. Foodstuffs. So these stalls are randomly generated, I believe. Sweet and savory. So it's good to kind of look around and see if there's stuff that you would like to get. Now I stepped in the hurt thorns. A hookah joint.
I think she didn't start seeping.
Cooking stuff. More food. Cider.
Oh yeah, booze! Booze! Ah,
that's a glowite, but he's a cultist convert.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You'll find some really funny factions around here. Oh, more schematics. More food. You do start to recognize the signs. And another apothecary. Herbs and tonics. Ooh. Cragminch. All the shops are over here, kind of out of the way. That's another, hookah place. That's another
Who
food
doesn't love
place.
some hookah? You apparently are not buying any. It's really terrible.
I really am, yes. Wine.
Booze.
There's a lot of booze.
More booze. Ah, hello. Spicy foods.
I don't know what a finger coat is.
What's a finger coat?
Ah!
Oh, gloves!
Gloves!
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So this chain gauntlets are 2 for -3. I think that our stuff is also 2 for -3. Yep. The big difference is that they are lighter. 12 pounds versus 10 isn't that much, though. So I think we're good there.
But you could have 2 more pounds of water on you.
That's true.
That's 2 whole pounds.
That's a whole lot of pounds for sure, for sure. All right. I believe there is only one more square for us to check out.
Booze.
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 Ah, is that shields? Ink blots.
Ink blots.
What the? So we can buy some expensive ass books. So yellow books are books that are like not fully auto generated. Some things can change in them, but they do tend to have the same. White ones are fully auto generated.
It's hot to the ignorant. I'm always saying that.
It's true. She is. All right, the last place I didn't go. It's foods and spices. All right.
So have we done our quest?
Basically, yes.
So just come in here?
Yes, coming here was the only thing. It's kind of to point you in the direction. It's been optional the entire time I've done it so far, but no concept of if you come here later in the game or if like there are more things to find. But it does have the pointer to the Bela quest. But let's whip us up a meal. Alrighty. Ah, yes, I should also probably equip my gun now that I have decided I'm a gunsman. We did unequip the electro bow. We never really used it. It's quite a good bow, but we haven't been finding very many.
You've just been setting things on fire.
Mostly, yes. The only gun I need is my hands. Alright, so if we do take a quick look. Bela has been marked on our map, and it is actually in a much more gettable place.
Yeah?
So we could head over to there if you would like.
Sounds good.
For the record, Grit Gate is the yellow one over here.
Okay.
This is the next kind of story quest we want to do.
Okay, we could go Bela and then go there. Well, it's on the way. You got lost.
Oh!
Traveled the...
But I found a random zone.
Oh, okay.
Looks like an apple farm.
Hi.
So when you do find someone, we can ask them and not be lost anymore.
Star apple jam.
Yeah, they always tend to have star apples and star apple byproducts, like cider.
Booze. Booze, booze, booze.
You do love you some booze, don't you?
Sure do.
Delicious.
Tasty, tasty meal. All right.
Why not?
Sure.
Terminal Sapar.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Hi. Ooh, Snapjaw Howler. Okay.
Tough, and they have armored or carbide hammer.
I wonder if we want to leave then.
Maybe.
This seems kind of strong.
The rest of them are just Snapjaws. We might be able to set them on fire effectively. Something's on fire over there.
Yeah, something's extremely on fire.
He's, fine.
It's okay.
We do have a lot of armor.
That's true.
I really should have reloaded my gun, but that does cost a turn. But we can shoot at him too. That did some damage.
Wow, nice.
And now he's badly wounded. Yeah, guns are pretty good. Okay, I missed him with the shot there, but hit the one in the back.
Nice.
And killed him instantly.
Nice.
Alright, Flaming Ray. And there we go, 750 experience.
Alright,
so
not
you
bad, not
definitely
bad.
can punch above your weight class when you're in kind of good like places for it. And why, yes, I will take your shit.
Give me that hammer, sir.
Ah, hello. Snapjaw Spear Fiend. These guys are also assholes. He's got a lot of stuff. So yes, I
Poison.
have now been poisoned. But he's on fire, so we'll see who came out the worst from that.
It was him. He came out
It
worse.
was him, yeah. Poison can be a right fucker. It stops your natural healing and you know, does damage over time to you.
Yep.
You are no longer poisoned, at least. So if you try to use a gun when you are like have 2 or more enemies adjacent to you, the shot will go wild and be way less accurate.
Ah.
Ooh, is that another one? Snapjaw Feeder. Okay, so he's not a big one, but still rated average. So we're in an area with some mean Snapjaws.
I still think you should befriend the Snapjaws. They seem really nice, honestly.
I don't know. So I currently have 52 lead slugs on me, not too bad. Someone threw a fucking net at me.
Wow, what a jerk.
Snapjaw Trapper. Got strange tubes on him. I'm stuck. I got netted. Rather rude of them. Alright, there are more Snapjaws here than I thought. Help me, plant friends. Oh boy, this is looking a little scary. Those two are both the higher level Snapjaws. I was able to kill one of them. Let's hope we can gun this one to death. Woof, okay, level 10. Not out of the woods yet. I'm gonna cook a meal. It'll be fine.
Yeah, especially with dog hair.
Fascinating.
Okay, 9% chance to not feel thirsty when you get hit. That's a weird one.
That's a very weird one, but hey, we're not currently dead, so that's a plus.
That's always a good idea.
There's probably some pretty good things here too. Another one of these net fuckers.
What a jerk.
Gotta be real careful about them. Well, I have set everything on a row in fire here.
Oh boy.
En fuego.
That's a lot of fire. Think anyone will ever give you shit for burning down all the trees?
Probably not. Who's to know?
Come and kill you. Come at me like you're an enemy to all the trees.
I'm the Lorax.
Yep.
I speak for the trees. Did get a weird artifact here. That's interesting. Let's see. A stun rod. Ah, I had not actually found a stun rod before. So those are clubs. They can stun enemies when they're powered with cells. Not always the most useful thing, but hey. Thank God for all my plant friends. That was actually a pretty scary situation. But we managed to get through it. That was a fun little place. We're lost. And surrounded by boars and bears and shit. Uh-oh. So, hey, remember those exploding tumbling pods?
Yeah.
There's some out here in the wild who are,
who are very angry
not
with
nearly
you.
as friendly to me.
Oh boy.
I'm, running.
Good luck.
Sprinting the fuck out of here. No thank you. Alright, regained my bearings. Later, fuckos.
We're out. We're out.
No thank you.
No!
Come on! Oh, we're fine. And, there's someone there.
Hi.
Hindran.
Yeah, we are next to their village.
We are, in fact, on the outskirts of Bela. And there we go. We made it to Bela. So it's a town of centaur people. They're not necessarily very happy that we're here, but, you know. A real live Kendron. Live and drink, friend. Got some stuff we could buy. Got some nasty stuff here. It's a shame most of this carbide stuff is cudgels. It is worth quite a bit. I'm gonna grab that copper nugget from this guy. Those are useful. Ah, a child.
Hey, baby.
Is it true that Kendron live in great bubbles? So they'll all ask you really dumb questions, and it's great.
I know. Oh, good children. Hey, is it true that you all live underwater, live under the sea, and talk with flounders and crabs?
Yep, and a giant pineapple.
It sure is. Hi.
So this is the warden.
The warden doesn't seem to like us very much.
Just thinking about other things. We head over here. See the Hindriarch, Kay. She's the chieftain of the village. Nearly unprecedented for one such as you to pass by our scouts unaccosted, but these are unprecedented circumstances. I have a task for you. Are you interested?
Sure, fuck me up.
Good. We Hindran are a close-knit and staid people, and our safety depends on our solidarity. In order to preserve our safety and culture, we ask that any of our number who leave never come back. Recently, one such exile took the treasure of our village, a bracelet named Kindrish, with her when she left. None of our number can leave it to get it back, or it will be a violation of the values that I have guarded and the Hindrarchs before me for countless generations. Will you help us recover our treasure? We have a small cache of values we can offer as a reward.
Alright, sure.
Excellent. I'll do my best to reward you to your satisfaction. Though her name is sand in my mouth now, the exile who stole Kindrish is called Eshkind. She left a few weeks ago, took her sister and brother with her. I don't know where she's gone, but Warden Neeland might, as they were close friends as children. Find the exile called Eshkind and retrieve Kindrish from her, even if the cost is her life and her siblings.
Oh my.
Kindrish has been handed down over countless generations, and it belongs to my people, not any individual. Go, Kendrin, speak to Warden Neeland, and find out where Eshkind is hidden. Alright, well, that is the quest for Petals on the Wind, and it's given us a new one.
Yeah, find Eshkind.
Well, let's go talk to the warden.
As long as we don't get lost.
God help us. So yeah, the warden was mumbling to herself. My apologies, live and drink. I'm the warden. How can I help? So, were you friends with the suspect? We were close. Can scarcely believe she'd be capable of doing such a thing.
But if Grand Doe. Okay,
yep,
I like that.
That's
Grand
Kay.
Doe.
The Hindriarch, the Grand Doe. You know where or,
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, could he be lying?
No! Absurd!
Why not?
Anyone can lie.
Alright, where are they? Where are they? We'll go find out from her.
Had a place. Path to the south leads to the remains of a lightning-struck tree made hollow in fire. The furthest from the village either of us had ever been until I attended my first warden's moot. She and I would spend time there. Perhaps she's there now, but I wouldn't dare check. Alright, well, we could do that.
Yeah, we could go there.
Alright.
I'm sure the Grand Doe is on the up and up, for sure.
Absolutely. There is no chance of anything else being the case. So I believe it's usually like 1 to 2 parsangs from us. From the village here. Definitely wait till morning. This place can be a little bit scary. But this path will eventually take us there. Seed-spitting vines. Assholes. We've also got piles of asphalt over here. Because Cud is a wonderful place. Well, there's a whole bunch of Snapjaws around here, but they've decided to go fight the horses, which are basically on the level that I am now, so they're not that dangerous to us. They're gonna be a bit occupied. Oh, well, I think this might be the place, because if you look here, yep, that's charred wood. And inside this tree,
Hi!
we find some more.
Alright, so I don't really want to kill you guys. Hi.
I am your worst nightmare. Prepare to die.
Alright, I guess we say the first one's the least, like...
Aggressive?
Yeah?
Shock, she even deigned speak my name. She did say she didn't want to.
You stole the village's treasure.
Mm-hmm.
Frame up, I suspected this. Yes, yeah. I did suspect this, yeah.
Obviously framing me as a pariah. Easy patsy. Oh yeah, we did see that with the warden. Now what do we think? Why should you believe Kay? Come on.
Okay, what are you suggesting I do? Represent the petals, okay.
Go find out what really happened. That's right, baby. It's time to solve a mystery.
Alright.
And she will return to town.
Yeah, I will.
We get a new quest, Kith and
Kith and Kin, oh my.
The other two won't be that talkative with us. We do look around here a little more, though. I noticed something that was in there. A crumpled sheet of paper.
Oh, hello.
A new quest, Love and Fear.
Love and Fear. I love Love and Fear. Both of them, real good.
All good things.
And this cruel world does bring me sad and low, and all four limbs of mine do long to run. When there's a line I clearly cannot tow, and weary mind cannot conceive of fun. Then your sparring axe blade parts the air, and so a happy smile comes to my face. So as you run your fingers through your hair, that's when I think I might find my place. What need have we for stripping water vine? Our parents will not see that life needs love. What do we gain from claiming to be fine? Our village shall not ever be enough. Although I may succumb to nature's fang, my heart needs more than one square parsang. Okay? Alright, some bad poetry.
You do love to see it.
Intervene before the fate of lovers is sealed. Oh no! But who and where are they?
Who could it be? So, I believe we are allowed, might not be till we're in, to give it to her, but there's also someone else we can give it to.
Oh. Are they in town?
So, they've now moved up over to here. And, well, what's going on here? Uh-oh.
Alright.
Claims to be wrongfully accused. Well, there's no proof.
Sure.
Ah, fuck it.
Alright.
Yes, no reward for that.
Boo.
Yeah, so I'm allowed to say that. We'll hold on to that for now.
Okay.
Let's go speak to the warden. Alright, well, what's going on?
Yeah. We'll investigate and find the truth?
I'm strong, but I'm not that smart.
Shall we, ask some questions? Alright, fuck me up.
So we got questions about the Hindriarch, about Eskind, about Kessahind, who is actually this guy over here. We haven't spoken to him, but he is her, like, guardian, basically. And we also have, you know, outsiders come into the village.
Alright. Alright, hates clutter.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible fear of water. Okay.
Doesn't like copper and bronze. Too old to spar, but pretty good with a bow.
Alright. Again, eye for detail. Hates water vine. Afraid of saltbacks. Terrible at crafting.
Fair enough. Mr. So Much.
Aww.
How about Kessahind? Completely loyal. He's been a bit of a dick. Can't see in the darkness. Is an unbreakable heirloom fire axe.
Ooh.
Only eats bland food, meats. Had a bad cough. Hates yuckweed.
Ooh, I mean, sounds disgusting. Yuckweed? Ew.
Right?
Gross.
They literally named it yuckweed. And how about outsiders? So there have been some traitors in town.
Okay, but if it was an outsider, they snuck in. Okay.
All right.
So do we believe the poem was meant for the warden?
All
right.
We could pass it on.
Sure. Aww. Can't it? Aww. Live and drink.
Live and drink. Alright.
Alright, live and drink. Unless we have further questions.
Nope, that's mostly the other stuff. So there we go, we've done that quest now.
Nice.
That quest will basically affect how Kith and Kin finishes up, because there's actually like a lot of ways that this quest can shake out.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so this is also a unique one, Angohind.
Hello, what's up?
You are Heat's Flamesman, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And yes.
Great-grandson, scholar of Shakespeare.
Fuck me up, Angohind.
Teach me
your ways.
how to examine.
How do I find evidence?
What is this?
Crime.
Evidence. Professor Cones.
Oh my.
So, we're gonna have to find some supporting
Sure.
evidence. We're gonna have to find some implicating evidence, so there's going to be clues and stuff scattered along the crowd.
We are
around the
learning
crowd.
today.
Oh, we sure are.
Learn how to solve crimes. What about implicating evidence?
No, that's when you get some evidence that makes it seem someone might have done something or given them a motive. Won't prove a crime on its own, but it will help you make sense of the supporting evidence. Well, what if you find evidence implicating multiple suspects? We know the reach of the law, however long, is not the finest judgment of right and wrong. Choose not what evidence thou wilt present, ere its consequence is evident. In short, you fucking figure it out, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, what if I accuse
What if I fuck up?
the wrong
What if I
person?
fuck up, dude?
Well, Nihilin did tell us a whole bunch of facts about all of the people who could be suspects.
Okay, fair enough.
And so if you try to present evidence against someone that is contradictory to that person, Nihilin will be like, no. And also you're not allowed to accuse them again.
Even if they are the one.
Yes.
Oh dear.
If you make too many bad things, you'll just fuck up entirely.
Be careful about your accusations.
Yup. And so ultimately, you're saying the evidence of what I choose will affect the outcome of the case. And the answer is, yes, it will. So basically, as long as you make an accusation that is not outright, impossible, it will basically be treated as the truth of the matter. And so there are a lot of different ways that this quest can turn out, which is pretty wild. Our fate is in your hands. Alright, well, thank you for your help, Angohind. Live and drink. So now when we talk to people, we will be able to ask them if they've seen anything. It can be kind of hard to ask everyone in the village, but I'll do my best. Ah, by the eaters, how prosperous we've been. Never seen the village so flush with fresh water. Rumor has it the village is flush with water, perhaps because Kay made a big trade. Note this piece of information.
Okay.
Hendren, tell us a story.
Alright, fuck me up.
Nope, didn't see anything.
Ah, boo, boo.
Yeah, so most of them won't know things.
Come on, fuck me up.
But a few
Give me
will.
some info. Give us some primo gossip. Come on. Don't run away from me.
They're too quick.
What a jerk.
They're so fast. And he didn't even know anything.
What a jerk.
I don't have fungal fection.
I would love a fungal faction.
Hey, Mr. Scout, you seen anything? Thought I heard splashing from a fight in the marsh grids, but couldn't find anyone. Ooh. One of Balos' scouts heard a fight in a water vine paddies, indicating recent violence. Cool statue of a deer here.
I do love a cool statue of a deer.
Mm-hmm.
With some glyphs on it.
Indeed. I don't know anything about that.
Don't desecrate it. Come on. Okay. Violent Kendron. Sure.
Back here? Ugh, terrible. So if you have asked them before, they won't have the "have you seen anything suspicious" thing on them. Worth noting. Heard someone doing some kind of tool work during a night watch shift. I didn't interrupt, but it seemed peculiar. Child hiding in the corner here. Didn't see nothing though. Of course, we can also talk with our suspects as well.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Do we inquire about her love life first?
Oh, she's appreciative at least.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, why'd you leave?
Because this place fucking sucks.
Alright, who do you think stole the Kindrish?
She's all on Team K.
She thinks it's her.
Mm-hmm. Might have kept it for herself or sold it, and suspicious of her pet bodyguard as well. Wouldn't past him to steal the treasure himself.
Aw, loves the warden very much. But we do know that there was a big trade recently, perhaps. Alright. Alright, brother! Brother, huh? Where's your brother? Two sisters.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Because Kay's kind of a transphobe.
Ah, what a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. I hope they did it. Fuck them.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
something
get
over
to
here.
decide that. Ah.
Heavily worn, but surprisingly clean.
Alright. Ooh, pet Do a pet. What have we got on the one? It's just mouse?
Just mouse and,
Mouse and Coo.
Yep.
Alright, so we have a leather bracer. Okay. Alright, so we have heard about this person.
May I ask you some questions?
Oh!
No.
They're just, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, I mean, we have some questions. Alright.
Why was she exiled? She left. Fuck you.
Who's that?
He's a good boy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Alright. Uh-oh.
Basically, she's an asshole.
She's like, oh, well, there are proper channels for it. If you don't go to a doctor and get a formal diagnosis, fuck you. You ain't trans, and I'm here to be like, fuck you.
Pretty much.
Fuck you, lady.
Broken haft of a weapon, a sign of recent violence. Alright, so if we do look in our journal, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe there are 8 things, 4 circumstantial and 4 implicative.
Yeah, throw them in the channel. Ooh, hello.
A rotten,
Rotten tongue? Ew.
Gross.
What does this point to? Like an outsider?
So I believe this points to there being illness in the village.
Yes.
It's weirdly, it doesn't always show all of them at all times. But I believe we've now got 7 of the 8. It can be kind of annoying to try to find everything, because you don't really know who you have and haven't talked to.
And they move.
Yes. So you do know if you talk you talk to them, but like until then, it's like, I don't, what if I missed them?
Okay.
Okay.
Water skins, okay.
So there we go. We did
Okay.
find all of the evidence.
Okay, so what does the evidence point to?
So I believe the evidence points to potentially a few different things. Essentially, there are 4 possible, like, causes for it. They are trade, craft, violence, and illness. We did get things that point to various things. And basically, you'll want to give... you can give, like, supporting info for any number of those. And the outcome of the village also changes depending on, like, what motive you pick, or, like, reasoning you picked, and what, who ends up actually having done it.
Okay. It's not, like, predetermined?
No, basically any of these that's a valid, like, there's a ton of different potential pieces of evidence, and as long as it's a valid accusation, so it doesn't go against what Nihilin knows about these people, it will be treated as the truth.
I guess the cat hates water, right?
Yes, although the flush with water thing basically means
There's
has
money.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
But, like, for example, I think something like this is not a clue that indicates K, or that indicates K because she's not really able to use weapons, that
yeah.
aren't bows. That said, like, it is
Violence
only 2
is-
pieces of information that you use, so you don't, it's not like you have to find something that indicates all of these. It's any piece of circumstantial evidence with any piece of implicating evidence, basically.
Okay. So the only ones we got were, like, a rotten tongue and the chest not being stolen?
Yes, and basically I think the chest thing means that, like, the village is doing quite well which I think also indicates trade. I might be wrong with that. But yes, if we do go over, I think we can back out once like we get to the accusation. Can ask though.
Nice, nice.
Well, shall we give it a try?
I guess so. I don't really know what you're gonna do, but you have more of an idea than I do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, so there's tools at night, the recent violence, 2 recent violences, and the illness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't... Okay, so do we want to go with violence or do we go with craft? What do you think?
So, one thing that I know for having done the quest and read the wiki
Okay.
is that things do turn out better for the village if it turns out to have been craft or trade instead of illness and
or
violence.
Okay.
So if we could do the craft, we could do that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and craft then.
All right, and so then this is the one that actually accuses a person. This one's Eskind, this one is Outsiders, this one's Kesahind, her bodyguard, and this one's Kay. So we actually can accuse anyone here.
Okay.
I don't know if you always find evidence that implicates everyone, or if it's sometimes it can like double up and stuff, but...
So I guess, like, do you have to match craft to a person? Like, or if you, like...
So they can all potentially be it. I think it's if the specific piece of evidence you found contradicts.
So, like, if you choose, like, weapon violence and choose catch...
Yes, I believe Nealind will be like, nah, that doesn't work. I think that this is valid. That, like, the first piece of evidence about the leatherworking is okay, because it's not bronze, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. We could check the wiki if we want, for the things that exclude others.
Okay.
If you wanted to do that.
I might. Apparently cat cannot be accused with infighting, loud splashing, copper nugget, severed tongue, or leather scraps.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different one.
Yeah, tools late at night is the thing we have.
Okay. It even tells you who excludes.
Yeah. Ah, of course. The late at night part of that is the thing that excludes there because it's Kesahind who can't see very well.
Oh. Right, yeah.
Yes, and that is the thing about this, like, mystery thing. That, like, all the pieces are there, but it can be kind of hard to see all of it at one time. So I believe that this would be a valid accusation.
So we can accuse the awful person? That sounds fun. There's a worse person here, and I would very much like to accuse them.
All right, well. By craft and trade, it was Kay who stole Kindrish. And so there you go. My work here is done. We got the Hindriarch arrested.
Woo!
So funny fact, or exiled actually.
All right.
Funny thing that there are so like, based on who you accuse, based on what the motive is, and based on whether you found and given the love letter or not,
Okay.
This quest has different outcomes on all of those axes.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
And the funny thing is that in general, accusing Kay has like the best possible outcome of all of those different ones.
Okay.
So Esk ends up as the Hindriarch when you do this. And because it was craft and trade, the village will actually flourish under this, and that means the merchant will get better wares, basically.
Alright.
We also got 1,000 experience for our troubles. That's fun. And we are now friends of Bela.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna get actually a bunch of books and some scrap parts,
Okay.
which we can sell. So that's pretty nice. There goes the Hindriarch. I would have gotten away with you too if it weren't for you meddling.
Kids, yeah. Woo.
You'll find a way. Alright, well, we have made Esk the Hindriarch.
Alright.
Would have preferred not to, but hey, maybe I can teach these dumb centaurs how to vote.
Yeah, these guys are idiots.
And they're all at least a little more friendly with me now.
You know, Climate's accusing Cav, 11 if you're complete will result in the best outcome compared to other possible outcomes.
Yup.
Alright.
Someone here is worse than the others. Yeah, I don't know if there are other quests like that in this game, but that was a fun one that I stumbled on relatively recently.
Damn, you can get this village fucked.
Yeah, you can get the village entirely destroyed. So, yes, you can see the books that we got. Worth 26, 135s, and, you know, all one weight. So, like, books are a very good store of value.
You could give them to the library.
I could give them to the library as well, yes. I'd have to walk all the way back there, though.
Boo.
Terrible, really. I think what I am gonna probably do is go back to Joppa and pull out that bronze ingot, because I think it probably makes sense to go to Grit Gate and kind of finish up there.
Sounds good.
And I happen to know that we can do some shopping at Grit Gate.
Yeah.
You are transported. Alright, well, let's just take most of this stuff. I guess I'll leave a steel hand axe just in case I need a backup axe. Alright, well, let's wait till morning and then make our way out to Grit Gate. And probably get lost. Because you know how I am.
Yeah. Heat's Flamesman, he has absolutely no instinct.
No sense of direction whatsoever.
No, that boy could get lost in a straight line. Oh, what's up there? Is that a unicorn?
That is an Equimax. They are generally neutral to you, which is good because they are fairly tough. You can often find them fighting other guys.
Oh, speed.
When I get over there, you're a dead motherfucker.
Jerk.
Gonna wait till morning. There is also this rusted archway, which could have some stuff, but I think I'll do Grit Gate first, because that's actually where we want to be. Alright. Well, Canticle for Barathrum, gain 500 EXP. Immediately get met by a spark tick,
Hi!
who are also electroshock enemies.
Yeah.
But at least he's on fire.
Well, dead now. He's no longer on fire because he's dead.
That is true. Alright, when I become afraid, I don't thirst for the next 12 hours. Wow. So this place can be pretty dangerous. I also seem to have set a door on fire.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Mr. Door.
Well, that door's gonna stay on fire.
It sure will.
Someone is not gonna be very happy about that door being on fire.
Uh-oh. So we've got segmented mirthworms to the side of us, which aren't too bad, but which generally come in packs. But
Yeah.
these guys are really fucking annoying.
Eyeless crabs. Crabs.
Gonna shoot this crab with a gun. Yeah, he took 19 damage on the chin there.
What a jerk.
Only worth 87 EXP. What an ass. Oh, that was 21 damage to that crab. Yeah, the bugs here can be pretty scary. We haven't seen one yet, but there are droids in the area as well. And thanks to the droid scrambler, we actually get to not worry about them. Thank God. Ah, there's one in the far distance. So there we go, way droid, neutral and average. You can see that we've already got 3 in our sights, and they are about as strong as we are now. So like, if you don't have the droid scrambler to avoid them, this place is fucking deadly. But luckily, they'll actually attack things for us. Hello, eyeless crab.
Make such noises. I feel like you're mean.
Listen, it's me or them.
That's fair.
And there's a lot of eyeless
Yeah,
crabs
that's-
around here.
They're eyeless. Why are you being so mean to them? That's
Because
so
they
harsh.
want my blood.
Oh, hello.
There we
What
go.
are those lads?
So those are the droids I was just talking about.
Ah.
These are the guys who would be attacking us and be real fuckers if we did not have the droid scrambler.
Ah.
But luckily they are now friendly to us. And so we can just, you know, walk around with them. And again, they will even help us because they're such nice guys. Alright, I have 3 mutation points now. 1 more and I can take a random mutation, which I probably will do. We've made it this far without needing them. We do also have a bunch of skill points, so I will potentially grab charge. Which then allows me to take charging strike. So charge is basically a melee attack that you move forward, like towards an enemy and attack them. And it can do bonus damage, which is quite good. So I think I will go with that. Alright, I like to have charge on D2, so I'll probably put burgeoning on something else. Get my hotkeys steady.
Yeah. Woo! Woo!
So yeah, when you're not involved in combat and two things like get
Woo!
involved, like you'll be moving on and it'll just be playing the animations between them. And it can be very violent.
Things get spicy.
Uh-oh. That's a slug snout. And by
Hi.
slug, it means bullet.
Ooh, yeah, it's a gun pig.
It's a gun pig.
Gun pig. Gun pig. Gun pig.
Dead pig.
Oh, you killed that gun pig.
Oh, I butchered him to some raw boar meat. Damn. Didn't actually realize I had butchery. They got friggin' gun pigs. By the way, these colored doors require keycards to unlock, and we don't currently have any of them. Alright, more stuff. I am getting quite close to my weight limit. This is definitely going to take me over, but hello! Oh, finally.
Ho ho.
So that is finally a better battle axe.
Nice. Carbine X. Carbine X.
Yeah, Carbine's like the next level above steel.
I love me a gun pig.
And if we take a quick look, that's a 1d4 plus 1, where we're currently rocking a 1d3 plus 1. And yes, we did also get an advanced toolkit, although I don't actually have, like, tinkering on it, but it will help me get... Yeah, when this weapon powered, this item greatly increases the chances of identifying artifacts and recovering additional bits when you disassemble, which we don't do because we don't have tinker. When unpowered, functions like a basic toolkit, which also lets you get better bits. So if we do find some stuff for it, that'll be good. Alright, but yeah, let's get that shit up.
I love a toolkit.
Mm-hmm. There was also some steel plate mail in there, which has 60 weight to it, but has pretty good defense. That said, our carapace is a 5-2 right now, which is better in both aspects than the steel.
Because we can't equip armor with that on.
Yes, it essentially replaces our armor.
And can we ever get rid of the carapace?
I don't think so, no. Alright, well, let's go down into Grit Gate and begin the fun.
I'm sure fun things are gonna happen. So, what do you want to finish up with?
Getting in here, unless you want to finish up now.
No, I'm okay, we got a bit further if you want.
Yep, so basically down, so the town that we've been asked to go to is a few levels down here.
Okay, okay.
And these levels are outright fucking melees. Like, look what we came down into.
Yeah, well, that's that friendly thing over there.
That's an albino ape, which are usually quite nice to you as long as you're not mean to them.
Yeah, sure, sure.
So it can definitely be quite easy to die in this zone, because it is kind of just an all-out melee. Get rid of that spark tick. Not always the most accurate shot, but when I hit, oh baby. Ah, that's not good.
Oh dear.
I hate it when my mind gets sundered.
Don't sunder my mind.
I hate it.
You jerk.
So this is an attack where basically as long as they're standing still, I'm going to take damage like every turn. I need him dead yesterday.
Yeah, can we set him on fire?
I can. I might need to get a angle on him.
Yeah, not the droid.
Not him, please.
But if he
yeah, you can-
mobilizes himself, well, that's
Yeah, he does
kind
kind
of
of
a
open
problem
himself up
for him.
to a bad time. But that was good. Just got a 3-fer on my flaming hands, or on my flaming ray, so that was pretty good. Ooh, a slimy steel kukri. Interesting. I guess one of the guys must have had that. There tend to be hermits in here, and they tend to die horribly to all the various things around. Ah, I'm overburdened. Silly me. Well, furs are not worth much. As always, mostly just gotta keep the eyes on the prize. That poor albino ape. Beaten up by a billion droids. Ah! That's a lot of worms! Don't crack my boots, you little shits. Don't like that slug snout over there. Don't like anything that's over here. Don't like anything that's over here. Alright, plant friends, let's go.
Can't possibly go wrong.
Well, I'm not currently dead, so that's a plus. There's an awful lot of fire going on right now. An awful lot of fire. I am just setting like every door on fire.
As you should. Doors deserve to be burned down. Like, I'm just saying, I played Final Fantasy IV a few months ago, and instead of turning 2 children to stone, they should have just burned the doors off.
It would have been so easy.
They were made of wood. You could just burn them.
So I didn't quite high roll our plants here. But it wasn't too bad. This is an annoying amount of mirthworms. Oh my goodness. Jesus, at this point, I'm just getting out of here.
Oh dear.
It's not even like I'm in danger. There's just so many of them, and they're not worth that much to me. Ooh, I saw a blue there, which means, yeah, that's a folded carbide dagger. That'll be worth some cash. Alright, what awaits us on floor 3? I guess floor 2. A gun pig. A bear! Oh boy. So one funny thing you can do to kind of buy yourself some time is run upstairs, and some things will chase you, but some will not. So you can often kind of get a really cheeky run up the stairs and heal going. Which, you know what? I recommend. Oh boy. That's a teleporting effect. There's something interesting in here. I'm gonna camp these stairs a little bit. Yep, that's what I was expecting to see. A Templar Squire.
Hi.
These guys are assholes.
Yeah.
They've got quite hefty armor and carbide stuff, so they can be quite dangerous. Ah! He threw a grenade and blew up a wall.
Alright, fair enough, buddy.
There used to be walls here. Well, on the plus side, I did one-shot him there. But, oh boy. Templars are dangerous. Oh, the slug snout. I was like, what the heck is shooting me? Stop that. Get help. Alright, well, your steel stuff is pretty hefty, but I will take that carbide longsword. I've got some heavy-ass shit. I definitely don't need 3 steel battle axes, especially now that I've kind of gotten above those. Honestly, I'll probably just drop all of them. Love setting doors on fire. And stepping on Ivy to take 1 billion damage. Oh, for fuck's sake. Get burned, idiot. And you stop shooting at me. I am just having such a time. broke my flaming door? A small cobalt tube. Ah, more carbide stuff and copper and silver nuggets. Oh man, I'm finding some good stuff. I'm gonna overburden myself again. It's fine, I'll just throw out some less good stuff. I have a set of strange tubes that weigh 25. What is this? Oh! Well, fair enough. My strange tubes were a missile launcher.
That's good. That's good, I think. Okay. Alright. Makes you slow as shit, but you have a missile launcher. That's good?
Mm-hmm.
I guess something will be really, really dead.
Ooh, fancy.
Skulk
injector.
Ooh.
Grow burrowing claws, suffer double damage from light-based attacks, 20% extra move at night and underground, 3 agility at night and underground.
You know, I do like to skulk.
Pretty nice. That is a temporary buff. Will potentially come in useful later. I believe folding carbide is better than carbide.
Ooh.
I'll drop all of my scrap. That's not worth too much. Really, I'm just trying to get to this place, but this place, or like to the spot down here, but this place has so much stuff in it. An infiltrator. That guy like teleports you around, and it's not fun. For example, I was just teleported up the map.
All right.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna head downstairs. There might be more treasures around here, but we are looking to finish. Alright, now for the most fun floor of all.
Alright. Ah!
This floor is just
Bugs.
a giant fucking brawl.
Bugs! Who's that guy? Is that a neutral guy?
Yes, that is a hermit.
Thanks, buddy.
And you know, there are also some bots
bots?
around here. Usually the bots are a little closer, which is a little scary. There's a bear down south as well. So I'm gonna definitely camp the stairs here because, oh my fucking god. We'll just see what decides to come up and follow me. Well, it looks like I've missed a bit of a melee down here.
Yeah? Oh, good lord. That's a lot of blood.
Mm-hmm.
That's a red robot. That's a robot covered in blood, huh?
It sure is. Much to consider over here.
Oh my.
And me sneezing. Poor albino ape. Small trinket. An engraved steel kukri. Okay. Get me right up to that weight limit, baby. Now, I'll take a quick look at this blood-stained small trinket, cause, yep, that is a chem cell. Finally, I have a battery that I can just put on stuff. It's covered in blood, but it should work just fine. Alright, but the important thing about being down on this floor is that you can actually transition screen up from here.
Yeah.
And this is where we wanted to go. Ah, we leveled up off of that. Perfect. Hit level 12, +1 to each attribute. So we made it to Barathrum.
Yay.
Let's see if we get welcomed in.
Hi.
Come by way of Joppa. The elder calls me friend. They're telling me to fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're friend of the elder, you're allowed in. That's interesting.
Oh.
Although, I think it might just be, yeah, to the shop, which is fine. So let's, first, we will say,
Bring a message.
which does complete that quest. And we get the disc that we, got from Argive. Seems we are indeed his apprentice, which is to study, but we need more than a willing spirit. Need to prove your worth, that you might not waste your time and effort. Travel to a great cavern, Golgotha, to the north. Within its halls, you'll find a cache of dysfunctional Waydroids. Recover one, repair it, and return here. If we're satisfied with your work, you'll be admitted. Otherwise, you will not be. Do you accept this?
Alright.
Alright.
Fuck it.
So we
We'll
get the quest.
to it
More than a
eventually.
willing spirit. But, hey, look.
Hi.
It's Maffeo.
Maffeo.
He's a quilly boy. So they're basically just a bunch of porcupines
Nice.
living in here. We're not allowed any further, anyone else in, but we can talk to the
Alright.
merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Execrable place. Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We need yuckweed and honey, okay?
If you can cook, meal with yuckweed may banish disease before it comes. Bring salves and herberries. And mind your feet in the cloaca.
I do like to mind my feet.
Mm-hmm. So yes, these are the Urshib. Our kind are smarter than the average bear. Sharper, too, and a bit more handy.
Sure.
But more importantly, take a look how many bullets he has.
Oh, my.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
if you want to use
dirt
guns,
cheap,
you
too.
really,
Wow.
really want to go to
Wow, okay.
Brothram here. They've got some much better gear than most of the stuff that you'll have around. More skulk injector, carbide hammer, a pickaxe, which is actually probably quite useful to us because that lets us dig through walls. But for now, I'll just take $1 billion fucking dollars in guns.
I do like
And then
$1 billion.
sell off most of our other stuff because we are rather overburdened. Our level up did give us a little bit extra, but
That's good.
we'll definitely want to sell off some of the stuff that we aren't using. Ah, the carbide dagger is broken. He might be able to fix that. There you go. And then it's worth a lot more with that, although it is quite light, so I may hold on to it. I'll probably sell my battle axe as well, or my two-handed battle axe. Ah, this missile launcher is worth 200. Well, I'll probably sell that because it's quite heavy. Alright, then I guess it's a question if there's anything else I would like to buy. Desalinization pelt, yeah, well, I'll identify some of this stuff. Ah, he's got missiles. Hilarious.
Ah, for our missile launcher.
I'm selling the missile launcher. I can't be trusted with it.
You think you would blow yourself up with it?
Non-zero chance.
Pretty good. Have you had one before?
No, I have not. I'll take these copper and silver nuggets as well, again, just to kind of try to get my weight down a little bit. I don't know if I'll want these or not, but I will buy them. Now, maybe not the $800 one. Plastifer gloves. Ah, heat resistance, cold resistance, electric, and acid resistance for a reasonable amount. Well, we'll see if I like the slippers or not. I think I have chainmail on right now, so that might not be good for me, but we'll see. I'll probably also want to buy some water skins from him. Because I've got way too much on me. Yeah, so I've got a 2-3, and I think I'd rather have the, it'd be like +5 dodge, but -2 armor, which probably isn't the best, deal for me in terms of what I want to be doing. I mean, I'm not very dodgy, but that's okay. But I think that'll probably be good for us for now.
That sounds good. Things are moving.
Things are going. We continue to manage not to get Hot Heat's Flamesman killed. Next time, there's a decent chance we do, though. Golgotha is, in fact, the dungeon I've been mentioning as being a bit of a weeder. It is incredibly easy to get killed here. If you thought this area was chaotic, oh boy. Also, there's a 1 in 4 chance that you just put yourself into really, really awful danger. And I've managed to do it 2 of the 3 times that I've done this.
No.
I lived one of them.
Yeah.
But I did not live the other time.
That's fair, that's fair.
Oh god. I got a Chivo for not living, which really tells you just how notorious it is.
No live.
But hey, we will do more of this. Again, we're gonna die eventually. It'll definitely happen.
You keep saying that.
But that'll be for next Friday.
Alright, well, I think Ty's doing Jackbox tomorrow.
Yes, we will be on Ty
we'll probably
Tuesdays
be in
Jackbox
that
stream for
barring,
some amount of time.
Illness. We'll probably be hanging out with Ty for a bit on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Ty
And other than
Tuesday,
that,
and then it'll be Bug Fables on Sunday where we'll
probably
beat
finish the game, we think.
We'll at least make it to the final boss, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
We're very close to the end of Bug Fables.
Yep.
But not to the end of streaming it, because there's some post-game stuff to do, but the end of the main game, anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a really good game. I've liked it a lot.
Alright, well, see you then. Bye, everyone!
Bye-bye.